Merry Red One. We're talking about Red One, you guys.
I'm Jared.
I'm Max. It's Christmas time.
It's the time for cheer, the time for the queers, and it's time for The Rock to get a paycheck.
He's getting $80 million for Red One.
Wow. The Rock. Okay, Amazon wants to make a Christmas movie.
We're talking about Red One, by the way.
Amazon wants to make a Christmas movie, right? So they're like, oh fuck, we gotta try everything. So they try this. They try The Rock, and he's doing action stuff. And I don't know. I don't think Amazon has succeeded yet. After watching Red One, I don't think any of their Christmas movies are particularly that good.
I am of the opinion that there are 3 good Christmas movies.
Only 3?
There are only 3.
I disagree, but go on.
The first good Christmas movie is Home Alone.
Okay.
The second good Christmas movie is A Christmas Story.
Okay.
The third good Christmas movie, Elf.
Ooh. So what about It's a Wonderful Life?
There are 4 good Christmas movies. 5 if you want to count Die Hard. We're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into that.
Bad Santa. I love Bad Santa.
I actually haven't seen it.
Oh, it's
We're not talking about Bad Santa. We're talking about Red One, baby.
We're talking about Red One because The Rock has it in him that he's going to become the face of something. He's going to be DC. He's going to be Black Adam.
The hierarchy of Christmas is going to change. We talk about CALLUM DRIFT. We don't give a fuck about that Jesus guy. We never even heard of him.
No, but we heard of Krampus.
Nary a mention of J.C. Christ.
But most good Christmas movies don't mention Jesus Christ.
That's true. He might get a wink and a nod. You might see a manger, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. It's Christmas time. We wanted to do something festive. So here we are. Let's talk about the movie. This movie is very boring.
Oh, fuck, dude. This was one of the harder watches. I think Tron was a little worse.
Tron was worse, but this one has, like, the committee essence all over.
Oh my
God. It plays
sucks.
everything so safe. It was a bunch of people in that conference room. They're like, okay, Chris Evans needs to be like the smooth criminal hijacker guy.
But he's also a grub. He's also a little grub guy.
Yeah, he kind of...
he's dirty.
Yeah, he kind of sucks.
And he's wearing the brownest jacket you've ever seen.
Yeah, he's all brown in comparison to The Rock, who's has a dull red Christmas jacket on.
And still looks cool as shit.
Yeah. Oh my God. So
and the Santa uniform is like distressed, and it kind of looks like he's been through a battle. Why is Santa going through battles? You're working one day a year. Buy a nice suit.
Exactly. There's no need to dress like that. Be normal. So here, okay.
Let's get into the plot.
Let's get some context though about Red One and our relationship with Red One, because we saw Red One last year
when it came out. We saw it on opening day, which was, of course, the great opening day for a Christmas movie, November 6th.
Yeah, we saw it on November 6th. Okay, truth be told, we weren't in our right minds when we saw it the first time.
That is correct.
So we had a good time in the movie theater, in the very empty movie theater.
Do you remember what I said to you while we were walking into that movie theater?
What did you say?
Chris Evans is going to have like an estranged son that he's going to get back together with, and their newfound friendship is going to save Christmas. And I'll be goddamned if that doesn't happen in this movie. That's exactly what happens.
Yeah, you were pretty much right on the money. I mean, the part of the money that counts, I guess.
I like that you mentioned money. Let's talk about money.
Sure, let's talk about money.
This movie cost $250 million.
And what is that, a quarter of that went to The Rock?
Or
more than a quarter.
Yeah, The Rock, well, because he was getting some more on the back end. He got $50 million up front, for sure. With probably 80 because he gets some back ends because he's a producer.
Right. That's what I was going to ask. I was like,
would you like to know?
He's usually a producer in these kind of movies.
Especially with this, is $7 Productions, his production company. Would you like to know the entire budget of a couple Christmas movies?
Sure, pull them up.
I will do that for you this very moment. Elf, $33 million. Christmas Story, $3.3 to $4.4 million. Home Alone, $18 million. So, for those of you keeping track at home, for the price that you pay to have The Rock in Red One, you could make Elf, Home Alone, and Christmas Story and still have like $10 million left over.
Wow.
What a great investment this is.
$10 million left over. Wow, you can buy at least 100 bottles of Teremana tequila.
Teremana tequila, baby.
Woo! I've never tried it.
I also haven't tried it.
So
let's do the plot.
Chris Evans is hired to steal coordinates to the North Pole, and he's like, all right, whatever, I do this all the time. So he steals the coordinates to the North Pole.
And while he's doing that, he does take candy from a baby, so you know he's bad.
Yeah, you know he's bad. And then we're introduced to The Rock, and The Rock is like, I'm a big elf. I'm tired. I'm retiring. And J.K. Simmons Santa is like, no, don't retire. Mm-hmm. Haha, you're so sexy.
And we see like a influencer guy who's like, what's up? I'm the beef. Let's get beefing.
Yo, it's your boy Beef Stew, and we're here at Christmas at the mall with the boy, the goat Santa.
Something like that. Something along those lines. It's like an old guy who's doing influencer stuff. It's clearly written by people who don't understand this, because the hottest video game of the year, Vampire Assassin 4.
What?
What's going on here? What are we doing?
Well, they said it was for the Switch, so I mean that part makes sense.
Nintendo's gonna greenlight a Vampire Assassin 4? Come on now.
I highly doubt it.
I don't think so. You'd think that a movie like this would get like a real product to maybe make back some of its $250 million budget.
Well, the movie is the product.
I'm glad you said that. I'm really glad you said that. Now, when we booted up this DVD, because of course I have the 4K, because you need to see this on the biggest screen possible. The Rock said so.
Yeah, we bought it. We put it in the Xbox.
I got it from my friend who gets me like every new movie that comes out for really cheap. I'm pretty sure he steals them. I'm not going to ask questions. It's not my business. Great. The subtitles did not work. There are no special features.
It's literally just the DVD, and there's a movie file on it, and then there's the chapter selection, and that's about it.
It's insane to me that this movie got a theatrical release.
I think it's insane that they even put it on DVD, because this seems like a straight-to-streaming movie, because that's all Amazon does. But Red One was the one where they're like, this one gotta be put in theaters.
Jared, I'm so glad that you said that, because boy, do I have an exciting story for you.
Let's hear it.
So, this was originally going to be a streaming movie, and maybe many times while watching it, you may have asked yourself, why isn't this just a streaming movie? Well, I'll tell you. You see, The Rock, main character of this movie, big pull in Hollywood, went over to visit a young director by the name of Christopher Nolan. And The Rock went to his screening thing and watched a little indie film called Oppenheimer. And he said, let me sit where Chris usually sits to watch Oppenheimer. So he sat in Christopher Nolan's seat in his private screening theater.
He saw the explosion. And
he saw Oppenheimer. And you know what he said? I'll let the man himself say it.
This thing, Red One on this screen, with this technology, it's gonna be game over.
Red One clearly needs to be on the same screen as Oppenheimer. So the reason that this is not a streaming movie is because The Rock saw Oppenheimer and thought Red One was on that level. That is the truth, 100%. They were already shooting the movie. His production company shifted completely and made it a much bigger production because they were like, oh my God, movies are back, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, before this, he doesn't do a lot of streaming movies, but the one that I can think of immediately, he did Red Notice.
Which again, generic title. This movie the marketing is all over the fucking place. Is this a sequel to Red Notice? Is it a prequel to Red Notice? Is it related to Red Notice at all?
Well, it's a start of a cinematic universe. Did they try to make a cinematic universe out of this? Because in the movie, they're like, hey, look, we have the Headless Horseman in storage. And it's like, wow, that seems like they're setting up for, I don't know, Orange One or something. Like a Halloween movie. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so basically The Rock works for Santa, but then also Santa is in league with, I forgot the acronym already. All the acronyms in this movie are really dumb. It's basically the Men in Black. They work with the Men in Black, and they got the Headless Horseman. They got, they mentioned Loch Ness and Bigfoot. The mythical fucking whatever the fuck. I don't know.
So The Rock's plan was, okay, this is going to be good. So we're going to make a movie franchise, and it's going to be me.
The
as an
hierarchy of the Christmas universe is about to change.
Yeah, it was going to be him as an elf. It was going to be Chris Evans as just a guy. It's going to be J.K. Simmons as Santa. It's going to be Krampus as Krampus.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, Headless Horseman, the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, sure, why not?
And they all fight evil. And by evil, I mean Bigfoot.
Yeah, and they do, like, action. And Die Hard gets a lot of flack for maybe being a Christmas movie, maybe not being a Christmas movie. We're not going to get into that.
But at least the movie's good.
The movie's good, and it's an action movie. I think they were hoping that this would be like Die Hard.
They were hoping to make their own Die Hard.
Why would they think that this could do that?
I don't know. This movie just seems like a Red Notice sequel.
It really does. It seems like a made-up movie. This seems like the movie that happens in a movie about actors. Like, all the actors are in this fake movie, and this is the fake
it's a
movie.
Tropic Thunder.
Exactly.
Like,
this is that movie, but it doesn't let up. It's all that all the time.
It's all that, and there's not a shred of irony. There's not a shred of doubt.
None.
The whole time, like, Chris Evans' character is like, what are we gonna do here? Save Christmas? Like, all incredulously, The Rock is like, yeah, of course we're saving Christmas. Are you stupid?
Yeah, dude, you saw a reindeer. You saw, like...
You saw a CGI reindeer.
You saw a big-ass polar bear that, for some reason, people are really into on the internet.
Yeah, we have a friend in real life. Let's call him D. And... he wants to fuck the polar bear. We went to the movie, and then we were like, did you see the movie? And he said, yeah, I want to fuck the polar bear. We were like, that's just a polar bear.
Yeah, it's not like a special polar bear. I guess he's got a voice. He talks.
Yeah, he's voiced by some Mexican guy.
They call him Garcia.
Yeah, I denounced that guy, by the way.
You speak for all Mexican people?
I speak for all Mexicans when I say I don't claim the Mexican polar bear from Red 1.
All right, what race are you trading him off to?
Oh man, I'll give him.
You know what? Let's not.
But I wanted to point out too that reindeer are CGI. There's a lot of CGI in this movie, but there's also a lot of
none of it good.
None of it good, but there's also a lot of like practical sets. Like Krampus, we want to talk about Krampus. Krampus is done. Like, pretty much all practical. I think the tails are CGI.
The tail is CGI, and the way that they did it was they did it similar to how they did Xerxes in 300. So it's a practical guy who's really on set, but then they use some CGI trickery and
scale him up,
and some forced perspective a little bit.
Yeah,
mostly the CG stuff.
But it looks really good.
Krampus is crazy good. It is like It's like they go to Pan's Labyrinth for a scene. You know? He's got all these glup shittos running around, all these guys with these really good effects. What effects company got paid way too much money to do this?
I know. Dude, the Dungeons and Dragons movie, they had tieflings in that, and they were just guys with horns.
Yeah.
Get those.
Get the fucking Red One demon creatures that Krampus was hanging out with.
That was awesome.
Ridiculous, man.
It's probably the slowest part of the movie, like pacing.
Oh, it's the worst scene of the movie by far.
But I mean, hey, Krampus, they knocked his design out of the park. And you were asking me during the movie, we're jumping out of order, but Krampus finds the Rock and Chris Evans. He's like, we're gonna play a slappy game. And
yeah, Krampus Slop.
Okay, not a real game. They made it up for the movie.
You looked it up?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
But I think Krampus knocked is real. Like, the whole Krampus stuff is actually a real thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. There was a 2013 movie about Krampus called Krampus. He's evil Santa.
Okay, we need to talk about the plot real quick. So Grilla
kidnaps Santa, and then she starts sucking his like green aura farts out of him.
She starts sucking his juice out.
Yeah, it literally looks like he's farting and like cartoon, like incredible gassy. and she's like, it's his Christmas spirit. She has like a snow globe factory that like traps you forever in a snow globe.
Yeah, that's why they had to go to Krampus, because he had that. And then they find out that Santa was never taken out of the North Pole, and she like has him under the North Pole.
Right, in the old catacombs of the North Pole, because that's where his Christmas magic is. In the North Pole.
Sure, yeah. And then there's a scene early on where they're trying to escape, and they're like, close gate E4, and then they like open they like this big like gate comes up to stop them from escaping with Santa Claus, and then they just turn left and they go to another place, and they're like, oh my god, they're turning, close a different gate. Close all of them.
Close all of them.
Close them all at once.
Where,
You built those for one purpose.
well, what if
Close them all?
Well, they probably need to keep one gate open so they can have like oxygen, right?
No, it's magic, dude. Shut up.
Wait, do you not think that if all the gates are closed, they're just gonna suffocate?
It's not a gate like that. It's like a gate that's like it's like a roadblock.
Well, I like to think of it.
The Rock jumps over it.
Yeah, I know, but I like to think of it as they're closing it, and it's like if they close all of them, like they just suffocate to death. I don't know. It's fun.
Why? How?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to make my own fun watching this movie because The Rock does not have any Christmas fun or Christmas
Oh my
cheer.
god, this is maybe the most bland The Rock gets. Like he gets a lot of flack for playing
The
a
same
brown
guy.
shirt in the jungle guy. This is a different guy, but it's the same guy. Instead of brown, it's
red,
and instead of the jungle, it's Christmas.
Oh my god, The Rock in this, he's just a charisma vacuum.
Oh my god! And Chris Evans is working so hard to.
He's trying to make it.
He's trying to pick it up, and he can't do it.
No,
he really
he
can't
can't.
do it.
Well, Chris Evans hasn't really had the best career after he stopped doing Avengers movies.
Well, this actually.
He did Ghosted. Have you seen Ghosted?
Nobody's seen Ghosted.
It's
a fake movie.
No, I saw Ghosted. Chris Evans gives a similar performance to this. I don't think he can choose scripts.
But he's a good actor. He's in. I know you hate it, but Knives Out. He's really good in Knives Out.
I fucking hate Knives Out.
I know you hate Knives Out, but he gives a good performance in Knives Out. Scott Pilgrim, he's really good. Snowpiercer is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I like Snowpiercer with him in it. That one's good. Scott Pilgrim.
There's problems with Scott Pilgrim. I'm talking about just his performance of Scott Pilgrim. We're not getting into the whole Scott Pilgrim fandom. We're not doing that.
No, hell no.
We are not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Anyways, so
sorry to all those Scott Pilgrim fans. You should be ashamed. I'm sorry. This is like the Kingdom Hearts thing all over.
Oh my god, The Rock and Chris Evans. What a dynamic duo. We also got Lucy Liu in here, and she's there.
She is there.
She's a presence on set. J.K. Simmons also
collecting that goddamn paycheck, asleep for half the movie,
sitting in a chair. He's like, "Don't suck the farts out of me.
And don't suck out my juice."
And then every other actor. Oh, Nick Kroll's in this. I fucking
Nick Kroll is in it. You have a personal vendetta with Nick Kroll.
I personally do not find him. I don't get his shtick. You know, he's the big mouth guy.
Would you rather watch?
Oh God,
this movie again, or an equivalent amount of time of Big Mouth?
I would think Big Mouth because I've seen this movie twice now. Granted, the first time, I don't remember anything about it. The first time we saw this movie, I remember the final fight scene where
she's all big.
Where she's all big and Grill's all big. And then all I remember is that Santa like screamed like some gibberish word that wasn't established. And then the reindeers hit her and she dies. And I remember saying to everyone in the theater that we were with, because we were with a big group of people, I said, "What the fuck happened at the end?" I just remember Santa screaming gibberish at the movie ending.
That's what happens.
He says like squirrely bird or whatever.
Squirrely bird. Yeah, that's what he says, a squirrely bird. I was taking notes. You were on your phone this whole movie.
It was embarrassing watching this. Unlike a lot of the other movies, this was the most embarrassing one to watch. I don't live alone. There was other people in that house, and when they walked by, I like felt a twinge of embarrassment.
Yeah, you were like, "Okay, here's the backstory for why we're doing this," and I was like, "What is it?" And you go, "I don't know."
Yeah, I was trying to think of something, but nothing was coming up. I was like,
This is an embarrassing movie to be watching because, full disclosure, we're not recording this on Christmas. It is not Christmas time.
It's nowhere close.
We're not going to say when it is.
It's the middle of summer.
It's the middle of fucking summer. Halloween is coming up. People are gearing up for Halloween, and we're sitting here watching fucking Red One, the Christmas movie.
The movie starts with the blasting Christmas music, and I immediately started to turn down. I turned the volume down. I was like, "Fuck! I can't let anyone know that I'm watching like a Christmas movie right now. This is awful." And it keeps going the whole movie. There's so much licensed Christmas music because the score in this is just
It's all Christmas songs.
It's all Christmas songs and generic rock action music.
Yeah.
And when I say rock, I don't mean the genre. I mean the man. I mean the Dwayne Rock Johnson. So here's the thing with The Rock. He could sometimes act in the gray shirt roles. Like in Jumanji, he acted like he was a different person. I remember that when I watched that.
I remember watching The Rundown when he was still credited as Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, actually, I watched Journey to the Center of the Earth. I think that was him in it.
Pain and Gain is good.
Pain and Gain is good, but
and he's making his acting debut in The Smashing Machine, which is out.
Which is out by the time we're watching it, but when we're watching it, we still think he's a bad actor.
It's ridiculous, dude. This movie, like, there must have been a gas leak at Amazon Studios to greenlight this fucking movie. It is so much money. The most money a Christmas movie has ever made was $500 million for the Illumination Grinch movie with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Ugh,
bad movie, but it's like a kids movie. You take your kids to see it. Whatever. You know, it's an animated movie.
I had the Grinch pancakes at IHOP. They were neon green.
I'm sure that was putting chemicals in your balls or something.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm filled with microplastics. So
Christmas cheer. You're filled with microplastics and Christmas cheer.
So in 2024, they're like, okay, not a lot of movies have reached $1 billion, but I'm sure this rock vehicle that's like our Christmas movie will make it.
We're going to market it like it's a superhero movie for Christmas. It's the Christmas superhero movie.
So I remember when this movie came out, like it came out and then 2 weeks later it was on Amazon Prime because that was their real goal with it.
Yeah, it was always going to do that.
Yeah, but I remember one of my family members who asked me, she was like, hey, Jared, did you watch that new Marvel movie? I'm like, what new Marvel movie? And she was like, you know, the one with the guy, Captain America. I'm like, he's done. He hasn't been.
He died.
Yeah, he died. Did you not watch the last one? She was like, oh, I don't know. The Rock is in it. I'm like, The Rock is not in any Marvel movies. Lo and behold, she's talking about Red One.
Red One. So, The Rock has tried many times to become the face of stuff. He saw Journey to the Center of the Earth. He's like, I'll take that. Didn't work.
Didn't work.
He saw Jumanji. He said, I'll take that.
Kind of worked.
I guess that one's kind of working for him.
Yeah, they're doing another one.
He saw DC was flailing and said, I'll take that. We're going to cover Black Adam. We'll get to it.
The Rock just wants to be in control of something. He wanted to be in control of his destiny at WWE. That didn't really work out for him, so he pivots to acting. But he was the first of the WWE actors to kind of make acting a whole thing, like a career.
Yes.
Like John Cena, he was in a few movies, like cameo-wise, but there wasn't ever like a solid movie with him in it.
Okay. I'm a bit of an expert on this. I'm a big wrestling fan. So I'll tell you. The first guy to ever try is Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
he tries to do it, fails. He's not a good actor. He's not even a good wrestler. He's just in a bunch of movies, and they're all bad.
There's poop in the gym, brother.
Speaking of poop in the gym, The Rock was pissing in bottles all over the place on this movie.
Yeah, and
that's where this rumor came from.
Right.
And it's not a rumor. It's
real.
true.
And
he confirms it.
And you know what also happened? Speaking of shit, you shit your pants in the middle.
I did not shit my pants in the middle of the movie.
Well, okay, it was like half an hour in. I remember we had to pause it to put on the subtitles. I looked at you, and then I heard a nasty fucking fart, and I was like, dude, you shit your pants. And you're like, yeah, probably.
That's not what happened. That is not what happened.
Fucking whatever. So, all these actors, they wanted to make acting work, but The Rock was the first one to kind of take it and run with it. He was a box office draw.
He became a huge box office draw. He was the highest paid actor in Hollywood for a long time. Even in his first role, which was The Mummy 2, where he plays the Scorpion King, he was the highest paid actor for a first-time acting role ever. He's been a big deal for a long time. He was huge in the WWE.
He was in Race to Witch Mountain. That was like the first time that I feel like after The Mummy, that kind of shot him off. Like that started his.
And of course,
acting.
Fast and Furious made him.
Oh my God, Fast and Furious made him a billionaire.
Yeah, he's huge, humongous man, both figuratively and literally. One of the biggest men in the world.
We have to thank China. Because these rock movies are released in China, and people, like international audiences, can sit down, they can look at The Rock, and The Rock is very emotive. Like he does.
He is very okay.
He does the eyebrow thing. He knows how to act with his body
because of wrestling. Wrestling is so physical. You don't get to you get to cut some promos, but in the ring you got to be all physical. So he has honed that skill set to a T.
Yeah,
and that is what all of these actors, these wrestling actors, excel at.
So the international audience, they see that The Rock is in a movie, and they're like, I get this guy. I'll go see this movie, and he becomes a household name. Even more so than when he was in the WWE, even more so than when he was still acting, but he had hair. Now he's bald, and now he's roided out. Well, not anymore. He allegedly lost a lot of weight recently because I think his doctor sat down and told him, "Hey, dude, stop.
You're going to die. Like this is not sustainable." Like all of these actors, Hugh Jackman for the Wolverine said he didn't drink water for 3 days to achieve that body.
Yes.
Like all of these superhero bodies and stuff that. They're not attainable. They're not
attainable, and they're very dangerous. That's why the only people who can pull it off are these actors who are paid millions of dollars.
Who have 2 personal chefs and a trainer and a nutritionist.
And probably a whole secondary team behind that.
They can only do it for a couple days maximum. Hugh Jackman's like, I'm doing the shirtless scenes on Wednesday. I'm not drinking water Monday through Wednesday. And then if we don't get it that day... We can't reshoot it because he can't get to that body again. It's like that takes months of preparation. You only have like 3 days where you look like that. Bodybuilders go through the same thing, and that's why they all have heart attacks at the age of like 45.
Yeah, they all fucking die.
Because you cannot look like that. That is not a thing a human being can maintain. The Rock is now not doing that anymore. He got humongous for Smashing Machine.
He was giant. I mean, he's always giant.
He's always a big guy. He's 6'5". He's not a small man.
Right. I think the whole Rock getting big as you can thing started with the Fast and Furious movies. I
think it was Pain and Gain that got him jacked because he was always in great shape because he was a wrestler.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not saying that he wasn't in great shape. I'm just saying he got big.
Yeah.
He got ginormo. Even more so than like a wrestler.
He went swole mode.
Yeah, he went fucking crazy. I'll say it. Thank God he doesn't look like that anymore. I'm glad that he's not going to die super fucking early.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's charismatic.
He's charismatic. You know, he tried to take over DC and...
He did show up late to set on Red One many times, sometimes not even showing up at all, using the cameras for his own personal stuff.
Yeah, he has to record...
8 hours late sometimes. Allegedly. I wasn't there.
He definitely has a little bit of actor brain.
He's got actor brain, and he's also got... I've been rich and famous for so long brain.
He's also got a bit of athlete brain in him.
Yeah.
And it's a combination.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little bit of CTE. He was a wrestler for a long time.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
He played football, too. You know, no hate on the CTE community.
Yeah, no hate. We love you guys.
We love Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, keep going. Keep playing until you croak and die.
Yeah, oh my God, dude. I don't want to get into that. No. You may have noticed that we're not talking a lot about the plot of this movie.
Because if you watch the trailers, you get the movie.
Yeah, I figured it out watching the trailer. Like
the characters go from point A to point B to point C. Bada bing, bada boom, the story's done. All right, good, we're done.
They save Santa, Christmas is saved, everyone gets a present.
Yeah, Gorilla's trapped in an orb, she doesn't die.
Yeah, she's
Krampus
in an orb.
Learns how to like kind of appreciate his brother, he saves him, whatever. He reconnects
with his son.
He reconnects with his son. Chris Evans is like, I'm gonna be kind of good now.
Yeah.
Great, we get it.
Yeah.
That's why the movie doesn't really end with a resolution. The movie ends with a sequence of J.K. Simmons going down chimneys.
CGI J.K. Simmons going down chimneys and then just like sped up footage of him running around and doing all this like crazy jumps and athletics.
And his disgusting elf that's like replacing light bulbs on the fucking house.
Yeah, oh, let's talk about the disgusting creatures.
We should just talk about the world building in this movie because that's the most...
It's all over the place. It's fucking wild. It's Men in Black. It's Men in Black, but Christmas.
Meets Polar Express.
Yes. Yes, that's a great way to do it.
It's so bizarre because you see this North Pole version and you're like, this has been done before in a lot of movies, but they've all been done better because they focus on one individual aspect. But this movie has to establish a whole...
This movie's got talking penguins. It's got talking polar bears. It's got real life trolls. It's got actual elves. Not whatever Dwayne Johnson is because he's an ELF agent. We know he's not human. What is he? They don't tell us. And I like that he could get small for a little bit.
He's like a worse Ant-Man.
Dude, he's got the Ant-Man wrist gauntlet that it can make things big.
But he says that it's not making things big, it's making things real, but it doesn't work on everything. And when he says that, you think, huh? What do you mean it doesn't work on everything?
It only works on cars. We only see it happen on cars, and then one time he does a Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Also, why is Rock'em Sock'em Robots in every movie about toys? Who is doing that?
Because I think the licensing is there. I think you can easily license Rock'em Sock'em Robots, and they're like a big cultural thing. They set up that The Rock can make toys real.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting, and they do
That's
it twice.
a movie.
Yeah, they did it twice. They did it with the cars, they did it with the Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but when they were setting up, by the way, there was a stupid scene in this movie. A lot of the scenes are stupid, but there was one scene where they were picking out the toys, and The Rock is stacking up, and I was like,
what's he gonna use that Monopoly board for?
Yeah, I was like, dude, is he gonna like fake like money to get into the resort? That would have been a cool little scene. Like, and then they go through a storage closet and they teleport.
And he just like kind of throws it in the trash off screen.
Yeah, but Chris Evans was like, hey, did we just teleport through that door? And The Rock says all matter-of-factly, yeah, don't you know all Toy Story's closets teleport people? And it's like, that's dumb.
That's stupid. Why would Santa need that? He's got the sleigh.
Out of all the world building, that's what we're going to go with? That's the one you're going to draw attention to? That's so lazy. You could have done anything else for teleporting magic.
Oh,
it's a Christmas movie,
so
but no, you have to
dumb.
walk into a storage closet.
And like, it's just so weird. It's like they wanted to build a cinematic universe, but they didn't want to put the effort into making sure that the universe works.
They didn't really want to commit to any of the things that they set up in this movie. They were like, okay, this is a little embarrassing. It was like me. They had secondhand embarrassment during the making of this film, so they didn't really want to commit to any of the actual ideas that may have been fun, that may have been interesting, like the toys coming to life. That could have been The Rock's whole thing. He didn't need to become like half his size.
Yeah, he didn't need to shrink down and also be good at fighting and everything else. Also, shout out to that time where he's sliding. #RockSlide.
Everything about this movie, it's just by the books. The corporation of Amazon was like, we need to make our own Christmas movie. We have the rights to sell Monopoly on our website. Have The Rock pick up a Monopoly and a Hot Wheel. And then bada bing, bada boom, we'll make some cash this Christmas.
It feels like a movie that was written by AI.
I hate saying it, but yeah, you're right.
Because it has all the hallmarks. Like, they try to explain why Santa is real and how he can do it. And they're like, he eats 1 million calories and he's got like the speed force from your favorite show, The Flash. And that's why everyone has to leave him cookies so that he can like fuel up on the way.
I guess.
That's dumb though.
That I know.
If he's got magic, just give him magic.
Just give him magic and just say he likes to eat cookies. He's Santa. He
loves
jolly.
cookies. Yeah, he's jolly. He's a jolly guy. And they do mention that he's lost weight because J.K. Simmons lost all that weight to play Commissioner Gordon for 8 seconds before all those scenes were cut, or in a movie that never got released.
I don't know. We'll get to it eventually.
Yeah.
They try to suck the magic out of Christmas and replace it with their own corporate synergy magic.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't work. It's fine. Like, I can accept the fact that, yeah, Santa has a speed force and he has to run through every house every Christmas and eat the cookies. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little dumb.
This movie doesn't cost $10 million or a reasonable price. $250 million for this movie. They were banking on this clearing $1 billion.
Wow. I mean, this movie flopped.
The Rock thought it was on the level of Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I know. Listen, this movie flopped, and I don't think Amazon has ever learned their lesson. They keep putting out movies like this. They recently put out Heads of State. Have you seen that movie?
I have not seen that movie. Starring another wrestler, John Cena.
And that movie is just like Red One. It hits all the same plot beats, all the same emotional things. They got one screenwriter in that room, and he knows how to fill in the blanks. He has a template script. He's got a Mad Libs.
Dude, yeah, that's how Amazon is making these fucking movies. They're doing Mad Libs. And I think they just were like, they had a script for a generic action movie, and they were like, all right, let's Mad Libs it about Christmas. And they just, like, Christmasified it. It's like, it feels like we're playing a video game, a modded video game that's like made to look like a TV show.
That statement's so true because I'm thinking of the scene where they're at the beach resort with Nick Kroll and the snowmen come out of the ice cream machine, out of the water. That feels like modded, like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, dude, that's what this movie is. It's something else.
Listen, all I'm saying is that
who is this movie for? This is the most "that's probably from something" movie I've ever seen.
There's no references to get. The references are corporate.
No, I figured it out.
Yeah,
I know who this movie's for.
Who's this movie?
This movie is for us.
It is.
It is for people like us to talk about on the internet and complain about.
Thank you, Jeff Bezos, for the views.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff Bezos. I hope that it was worth $250 million.
Oh, that's a drop in the fucking barrel for them.
That's a rounding error. It's like the F1 movie, how they were like, if this movie makes $0, just getting a movie with Brad Pitt in it and talking about F1.
It legitimizes Apple TV, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah, exactly. All I know is that one gif of Javier Bardem in front of fireworks, which is great, by the way. That's a
great gif. And that's what we want to close out this episode with, is that fucking little gif. Because honestly, this movie's so soulless, we don't recommend it. Even for like a bad Christmas movie, there are so many better bad Christmas movies to watch because at least they have heart. At least they have soul, because that's the meaning of the season, dude.
Yeah, it's to be spread cheer. And this doesn't spread cheer. This spreads corporate branding.
Yeah, it spreads the Rock's fucking propaganda of drinking a shitty tequila or good tequila. Who knows?
We don't know. We haven't tried it. If you want to sponsor us, we'll try it.
Shit, man. I'll take everything back that I said. I don't have any scruples. I will chug I'll chug a handle of your fucking tequila. I don't give a fuck.
All right, well, Merry Christmas, everybody. And I mean that in the American Christmas, not the Christian Christmas, the American Christmas with Santa.
Exactly. Go watch a good Christmas movie with your family.
Watch one of those bad ones about Jesus that those Republicans are always making.
Oh,
one of those. That's a worse movie. That's going to be a good time. Because you know there's going to be a gay guy in there, and then they're going to like be mad at him. They'll be like, wait a minute. Actually, Jesus tells us to love our neighbors. So this gay guy, maybe we shouldn't stone him.
Yeah, here's the question of the day for the YouTube watchers at home. 2 years ago, I watched a Christmas movie that was all about a guy that was sitting in a bar betting on sports all day and losing all his money, and it was played completely straight. If you guys could find that movie for me in the comments, put it in the comments, and that's what you should watch instead of this.
Yeah.
It's more cheerful than whatever the fuck this was.
Yeah, this was... We don't recommend it.
We don't recommend it. Watch a good movie.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you celebrate, have a good time. We're here to spread some cheer. I'm Max.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho,
Merry
indeed.
Christmas. And then put us like flying away. And
yeah, then we're flying away, and then
the
hierarchy of the Christmas is about to change.
Yeah.
And it's like the thing of the Rockies wearing a Santa hat.
Oh, that's good. All right, bye.
Bye.